Welcome back to the channel. This is Eddie Star Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Saggies, today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to start utilizing Friday as more of a spiritual reading, so we can evolve. Whatever comes up, you guys. This is going to involve your guys's what needs to be looked at within your guys' spirituality. You guys, I come from the perspective now that we, especially at this time period, you wouldn't be at tarot. You don't just come to tarot, you guys, just to find out about relationships or find out about if this business opportunity is going to go through. A lot of this, why you guys are here on Earth, is to you can hear the horns confirming it's to learn, to evolve spiritually, evolve as a being, right? So I am going to use the White Light Oracle and the Secret Language of Light. So I've been telling the other zodiacs, this is how it is, you guys. So I don't come from this place where I think I have all the answers. I do come with some experience though, right? I've gone through a tumultuous childhood, right? Child abuse, neglect, stuff like that. I brought that into my adulthood. I can overcome adversity very well. I know how to survive, but surviving isn't living. Surviving entailed me to learn coping mechanisms that didn't help me. And a lot of it, you guys, it's before I had my spiritual awakening, I would do everything not to feel how I was feeling. And it came to a boiling point at the age of 33 where I was homeless. I was completely within my addictions. And I had burned every bridge at that point, right? So I had to get help. And when I got help is when my life started to change. I had to get sober first. So that's a major part of my story. So I always talk about recovery because there are a lot of people within spirituality or spiritual field. It is a very spiritual process as well to heal within recovery. So if you resonate with that, that's why you're probably attracted to my channel. I've been sober now for two years, 3 months. I say that, you guys, to other people because I want others to know that I lost everything. Everything. When I say everything, I lost everything. I had to get everything back. It wasn't the first time going to rehab, but it was, I was trying to end things. You know what I mean? I was just doing it with the bottle, and I did have some near-death experiences, and I feel like it further cemented the fact that I knew that there was something more going on. When I had my spiritual awakening, that's when I started to learn these different concepts. I didn't know. I think that there's still more to my story, a lot more, but reading cards, reading tarot, reading energy is, I feel like it's the gifts that happen after you start to heal. Because the gifts that I had, I was either not using them or I was using them in a bad way, right? Whether that was using my intuition to manipulate, you know what I mean, to take advantage. And it just goes without saying, we will utilize our gifts to hurt people, and then eventually karma will hit us, and then we will get to a place where we can't grow anymore, right? And I feel like, for me, God, the universe had protected me from what I believe I should have died, you know what I mean? And I had the opportunity to see the other side, so I totally believe in something being above us, over us, and we are here as a test. And within this test, we have people like myself right now, and I'm giving you my medicine, I'm teaching you something to help you guys through the process. What I feel like I should be doing with my life is telling my story, helping other people to get them through their life. Now, it doesn't have to be as dramatic as my story, but I want to get people through so they can be enlightened, so they can be in high vibrations, a higher consciousness. And this reading is I'm going to do this every Friday so we can, I call it nourishing our soul, refurbishing our soul, and hopefully you guys like it. So let's get started. I am going to be using a deck that I don't normally use, so I will be reading out of the books. These books are very well done. It's for the cards, right? The first oracle that I'll be using is the White Light Oracle. If you're a reader, I recommend this. It's outstanding, phenomenal actually. And then I'm going to be using the Secret Language of Light. So let's get started, you guys, because it's going to be just a little bit longer of a read. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have? I was singing a song before this song, so maybe, or this song before this song. I was singing Blackbird, blackbird singing in the red of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. So maybe you guys are dealing with, like myself, you had a journey where you felt like you guys had to heal from a broken wings or broken past, right? The Spirit is helping you guys heal those wounds. Getting some Sagittarius that are attracted to my channel that are very spiritual. You guys have gifts. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? Alright. Let's see. What do we have for thank you. We have Soul Journey coming out. Wow. One more, Spirit. And then we have Inward Revolution. And then bottom of the deck we have Inner Voice. That's beautiful, you guys. So let's get started. So for Soul Journey, I'll give you my interpretation and then we'll read out of the book. Let me scoot a little bit closer for you guys. So for Soul Journey, you guys, I'm getting that it's like I talked about in this experience. You guys are having an experience right now. And within this experience, you have a new form, a new avatar, right? We're living as, we're a spiritual being having a human experience. I love that quote. Because we come from a different place. If you resonate with my channel, you probably have not felt at home here on Earth. You might have gone through situations, Sagittarius, and I feel like where maybe it's abuse, maybe you've dealt with neglect, maybe it was divorce, or there's been some trifling or trials and tribulations that you had to overcome. There has been adversity, possibly a lot more than normal, and it has changed some things within you, but those things are happening for a purpose. And I say that, you guys, because this isn't the first time that this has happened. You have to think about it like this, and I said this in the Capricorn reading. We have past lives. You've done this before. If some might be a new soul, but for a lot of us, Sagittarius, and I feel this for you, is that you resonate with being an old soul. Maybe you even feel tired in this life, even with the events that have happened. What I'm being guided to tell you is that there's something deep within you. There's like a deep understanding. You have gifts, and this journey is you're meant to awaken. You're meant to do something more with your life, Sagittarius. This soul journey is guiding you back to where you need to go. And to me, I always say this journey is helping me to get back to Father, or get me back to, we all have different ways of saying it, heaven, or get me back to my higher self. But we all have a different outlook on how that actually looks. But let's read out of the book what soul journey means. Number 9. Maybe you guys resonate with 9. It says, you are ready to start. A new chapter is beginning for you right now. Yeah, and with the readings, the heavy readings that you guys have been getting, I feel like, let me put my hair up. I feel like too, with the readings that you guys have been receiving, you guys are being called to a higher it's too much. It's like in my way though. Sorry guys. So with the heavy readings that you guys have been getting, I feel like you guys are going through this transition, this shift, and this new journey that you're being called on to. It's something very different. You guys are going to have to let go. And I know that you guys are holding on to a past life And that past life is happening right now. It's not actually another life that you lived. You guys are trying to hold on to a life that you're not meant to hold on to anymore. And you guys are fighting yourself. It says, a new chapter is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy on yourself. Be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow anxiety to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will bring something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of the past. All that matters is what you decide to do from this moment. Your life is yours to live in whatever way is meaningful to you. You brought yourself to this life and you are responsible for the quality of it. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember, everything you have done was the best thing to do at the time, or you thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. Wow. So overall, you guys, I feel like this journey that you guys are starting to take, you guys are meant to do something more. I keep saying this, life purpose. What is your life purpose? I'll say it like this, and I've said it before in other readings. You're only here for a finite amount of time. I'm already 36, 35? I think I'm 35. I was born in 86. So in a blink of an eye, I'm already here. In a blink of an eye, I'll be an old man. I'll be 60-something, right? So it's a short amount of time that we're here. I don't feel like we should waste it. And to me, as I look back at it, and I spent so many years in addiction, but I feel like it brought wisdom and knowledge, especially with the experiences. I experienced true dissolving of my life, right? And it brought me an understanding because I went to those depths, right? You would only know if you went through it, and it's a very difficult place to pick yourself back up out of being in that state. It's very hard. Deterioration is the word that I should be using, because deterioration is what it was. But I wouldn't be able to give the messages that I give within this. I wouldn't be able to help a fellow alcoholic. There are things that I know that other human beings don't know because I went through it. So I wouldn't change those experiences for the world. But I'll tell you that it was painful going through it. I feel like it's similar for you guys. You guys have gone through some things in your journey that you're meant to overcome, heal from, and release and let it go. But the way that you're going to let it go and release it is you're going to have to help other people. I feel like, Sagittarius, you guys on this soul journey, why not? I always say it like this to people. If we are meant to be in service to other people, because you are, when you go to work, it's a 9 to 5. You're in service to the person who is either the customer or the company owner, right? Because you're working for that person and then they pay you for your time. Why not actually be of service to someone and do a job or do work, your life's work? And this is called your higher purpose, or the blueprint that's on your life, your divine life purpose, which is to serve another human being. Why not utilize our work in the field that you have true experience, life experience? For me, it's addiction, alcoholism, PTSD from war, Afghanistan. It is depression, anxiety, fear, not feeling worthy, witnessing domestic violence. So see all those are travesties within my life that I've overcome. And even though I almost lost my life multiple times, there are other people that have gone through that. So I'm able to give them a medicine, right? If that guy can make it through that, and that story sounds crazy, I can make it through. It's the same thing, you guys. You have a soul journey. Why not utilize it in a way where you guys are going after your dreams? So there's a higher purpose, and then you're supposed to have fun here, you guys. It's not all it's not all hard work, right? You're meant to have some fun too. So just utilize this journey to learn and grow, have fun, go after your dreams as well. But go. I would utilize a portion of your time to aiding and helping other people. That is something that I would tell you. The law of attraction, when we are utilizing manifestations, one of the biggest ways for us to kick the law of vibrate, or the law of attraction, is to be in service, to help other people, or to donate, right? To donate our time, energy, or a physical object. That is how we get the law of the law of giving and receiving. That's how it gets initiated. So why not do that every day, right? It would just make sense to me. Okay, so the inward revolution, and it probably makes sense to you guys, Sagittarius. For sure it does. We have inner revolution. It could be talking, it's talking about your guys' inner workings. It could be talking about you guys going through a cycle that's a cycle that needs to end. Especially something that's going inside. It's like a repeat to me. That's my interpretation of it, but I love the book's interpretation. I also feel like the cycles that you're going through it's so much work to go through it, Sagittarius. I feel like your soul's asking you guys to drop some things because you guys are a working machine on the inside. And I also, when I see this, I see mind, body, or I see mind, body, and spirit. You got spirit up here as well in the crown, but there's 3 energy centers here. You guys are powerful beings. It's also telling me that something's getting kicked off on the inside. There's like this calling inside you that's asking you to go on this soul journey. This new cycle or something like that. It says, inward revolution, the way of your heart. You're always moving forward. Even when you feel like you are moving or you're going backwards. Your path may seem to go up and down or inward or outward. The spiral is a symbol of your soul journey. It represents the cyclical adventure into your heart center. You are continually revisit aspects of your life to bring you a deeper understanding. Difficulties and challenge can command a greater focus as they help you to build bigger and better dreams and desires. Each cycle of life is an important stepping stone that expands into the next. Your life will only feel authentic when you come to your own conclusions. An inward revolution will open you to the wisdom of your soul. It is a path we must all take to truly know and love ourselves. From this place, we move outward, back into the world, empowered with our soul's wisdom. You're worthy of all you desire, no matter where you are in your spiral. That's beautiful. Now, first thing after I read that is to tell you that there are no wrong moves. There's only moves. So be patient with yourself. No matter what cycle you're going through, it's not a wrong or right. You guys, I break cycles and walk into cycles all the time. Thank God. It's like, think about it this, man. Dealing with alcoholism and drug addiction, I dealt with that from 15 all the way to 33. And I only recently have 2 years in 3 months. That cycle was over. Sometimes it was a daily cycle. Sometimes it was every 3 months. But it was a cycle that was demanding. But I couldn't stop it because I didn't want to feel. A lot of the times fear, feeling the pain, feeling the guilt, the shame, that's the stuff that keeps us from moving forward to what our calling is. You guys, Sagittarius, I just get that there's this, every time I read for you guys, I get this feeling that you guys resonate with me on a deep level. You know what I'm talking about. There's something inside you guys that's calling you guys to go after your dreams. Go after your goals. Keep, if you have a thirst for wisdom, stop getting sidelined or sidetracked. There's something that's this deep calling that you know that you have to accomplish here. Don't wait. Go for it. Yeah, because on the bottom of the deck, we have the inner voice. Your inner voice is screaming to you, honey, or bro, it's time to get up. It's time to go after that dream. What is it? Do you want to write a book? Sagittarius, do you want a better relationship? Do you want love in your relationship? Do you need to go to counseling? Do you need to go do you need to go to rehab? Do you need to go to whatever it is? Whatever you need help with. It's like What do you need? What cycles need to end so you guys can start a journey? Because if it's all cycles at the end of the day, who's to say, what if, and I like to approach life with this. I want to live this life, and from this point forward, like I'm going to come back. So I want to treat the world, other people, and myself in a way where I know I'm going to come back, right? So that's a good way to treat the world, right? It also says, it's like, if I'm coming back and I'm going to have to, whatever I do within this soul journey, it's annotated. It's a sacred journey, and it's being recorded in my heart space. That says that in this card as well. So if my actions and what I do is recorded, and I know that the world runs off of universal law, and one of those laws is the law of correspondence, the law of compensation. I know what I put into is what I get out of it. So if I come back, what if there is someone let's just say, I know that there's God, right? And I know that we call him creator, universe, whatever the name is that we use for your God. What if God takes into account what you did? What if he said, you and I had a conversation before you left. You told me that this is what you want. You said that you want, maybe you have, it's like, you guys know, it's like your left eye. What if you had a conversation with God and said, what if you wrote out the blueprint with him, and he said you didn't do what you wanted to do, so now you got to go back, right? Or what if you get sent back into the same units, the same people, just it looks a little differently, right? And then you have to repeat the cycle. Why not go? And I will tell you this: we all know intuitively, deep in our souls, what we should and shouldn't be doing. We only choose to do something because of fear, guilt, pain, depression, anxiety. Those are the symptoms, but it's core issues that we're dealing with. Once we conquer that healing phase, then we can start to look at our life from a different aspect. This is your guys' soul calling. I know not all of you guys are in the initial phases. Some of you guys have gone through this. You know what I'm talking about. You resonate with this completely. One of the big things, you guys, is your inner voice. You guys are very intuitive, Sagittarius. Very intuitive. You get downloads from the divine, from God, from ascended masters, angels. Keep listening to that inner voice, because you guys are on to bigger and better. I feel like a new cycle. We have 3 energy centers right here, right? We also have energy centers. I feel like cycles. You guys, it's talking a lot about cycles today. And I think that if you guys haven't started this journey to be in service, or to even just start something new that's going to help humanity or help yourself, I feel like that's your soul's guidance right now. I think that's what they want you to go on, or at least try something different, right? Go after your dreams. I always say, what's ever burned in your heart, go after it. Even if if it doesn't make you fearful, then you probably shouldn't go after it. If it makes you afraid, that you think that you can't do it, that's what you need to go after. Go after your dreams, because your dreams, you could pave the way for someone in your family. You can pave the way for other people. Your pain, when your pain is healed, you become the strongest being possible. That's the stuff that God loves. That's the stuff that Creator wants us to do. You weren't meant to go through that pain to hold on to it and hold on to it like poison, right? We hold on to it and we're bitter about it. Release it, let it go, and then transmute it and turn it into power. For me, that is how I had to learn. I had to transmute it, and I talk about it freely and effortlessly now. But it was a lot of work in between, man. I'll tell you that. You guys, I send so much love, Sagittarius. I'm happy for you guys in this soul journey. I'm happy that I'm able to help you guys move through it. I send love and light to you guys. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's read. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure to reciprocate the energy, guys. Make sure to subscribe so my channel can grow and this can reach other light beings out there. I will catch you guys later, Saggies.